Okay, well, welcome back. Yay. Oh my god. All right, this is going to be a fun recording. All right. So it's officially March. It's like what, the 2nd or 3rd of March, I think, when we're recording this. What do you got
Third.
it? Okay, so yeah, it's the 3rd of March. And a lot of pretty cool stuff came out this month. I mean, looking at the releases, you got Wargroove on Switch. I know that's not super popular, but it was a strategy game and I liked it, so I had to throw it in there. We had God Eater 3. Oh, geez, what else? Metro Exodus. I've heard nothing but good things about that. That's like a post-apocalyptic Russian kind of deal. Far Cry New Dawn. I don't know anything really about it. I mean, from what I understand, it's kind of another Far Cry game. Jump Force. Get your anime fighting, your anime fighting crap out of, I don't know, whatever. If you like to fight with anime characters, that's your shit. And then Anthem. Woo!
What?
Anthem. Even though it's crashing right now, motherfucker. Was it this month or was it last month that Apex came out? I thought it was this month, February, like the month of February.
I'm not sure.
All right, well, Apex, if you haven't heard, is the new jam. So definitely check that out if you have literally any console. And then coming up this month, I mean, let's see. We have Devil May Cry 5 is looking great. That's coming out on everything. The Division 2. I mean, I know The Division originally had kind of like a rough release, but if they do it better this time, I mean, it could be a fun multiplayer game. I might look into it after it gets released. Oh, excuse me. What else are we looking at? Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That comes out on the 2nd. Definitely going to snag that. That looks pretty fun. Final Fantasy VII looks like it's getting a reboot on the Xbox One and the Switch. That might be something cool to look into. And, oh, shit. And Assassin's Creed 3 is coming out on the PS4 and Xbox One?
Wait, what?
It's a remastered. Okay.
It is Assassin's Creed 3. I was like, how did you end up going backwards?
Yeah, we went back in time. Time machine, you know. I'm going to sip my coffee. Oh, fuck you. But that looks like those are the kind of the big games that are coming out or have come out. Definitely check them out. They're looking good. I know we picked up Anthem, but before we get into the game stuff, definitely check out the like, subscribe, all that crap, and check out the Instagram. I'm doing some pretty cool stuff. Hope to drop a website and a game by the end of this month. We've kind of reworked the website, so it's going to be more fun. It's going to be kind of interactive. I think you guys are going to really like it. So getting that obnoxious plug out of the way, what do you want to talk about first, Anthem or Apex? Oh, you got to make a decision. We can't have dead air. There's dead air.
Let's talk about Apex first.
Oh, God. It's such a good game. Okay.
I am such a fan
More coffee.
of Pathfinder. I love the grappling hook.
See, I run Mirage. I was honestly shocked that this game got as popular as it did. I know that what was it? It was H1Z1, right? Then it was PUBG. Then it was Fortnite. Now there's Apex. I'm surprised it got as popular as it did.
I'm not really that surprised because it's free, and B, it's like a different take on the PUBG Fortnite like single player free for all thing, because you've got a squad. It's you and 2 other people.
That is true, yeah.
So it's kind of a different experience in terms of like the ability to stay alive and know what's coming at you, because you've got 2 other people that should be, if all goes well, watching your back.
Yeah, well, should be, quote unquote. Yeah, I mean it's free, but we spent a little bit of money just getting those other characters. I will say Mirage is 100% my boy. Like, his skill set is so much fun to play with. We were playing earlier, and I was giving Bloodhound a shot, and I suck as whatever the fuck it is.
Well, yours looks like some rice patty general.
Yeah, that's true. I got the Imperial skin, which is I just got real lucky and pulled it, and it was my favorite one though, so I got real lucky. It's like a samurai armor kind of deal, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, but I still Mirage is my guy, man. Just being able to like throw that clone out and watch it go. I mean, I'm not good.
Neither am I.
But I do really enjoy the game, and I am surprised the success. I guess it being free does have a lot to do with it. I don't know. And then, I mean, it has got me to upgrade my controller setup. I got one of those mod kits where it gives you a couple extra buttons for your controller, and it's pretty fun. I mean, you got to find the way it works for you, but I like it. I mean, it makes me it lets me slide and jump pretty fast, which I think is kind of helps with that game. And that combo mic or combat mic or whatever. Whew, it is so much better. My ears hurt so much less. But yeah, go check out, you can set up your own system. I'm not going to recommend any of their equipment. That's just, money bullshit.
Yep. And now on to Anthem.
Oh, geez, you're just going to, okay, no segue, nothing. Just segues are difficult for us. We're just going to end now to this. And then that happened. Yeah, I mean, Apex is nice, but I will say you do lack that, like, diversity in maps. I mean, it's a free game, right?
Yeah.
But, like, Anthem, that map is so big, and when the game decides to work, it's so much fun. Like,
I love it.
Yeah, so Anthem is kind of like if you guys don't know, it's like an open world game where you have a central hub where you're first person and you kind of interact with your various people. And then you go into this thing called a Javelin, which is like a mini Gundam, or it's like more like an Iron Man suit, I think is what you said. And there's 4 different types. There's the Colossus, the Storm, the Hunter, and
Interceptor.
The Interceptor, and they all have various roles. You've got like your tanky kind of role, your DPS role, your roguish type, and then your like classic gunner, vanilla kind of character. And you fly around this open world for the most part. There are dungeons and stuff. And you can do world events and interact with other characters. A lot of the story missions, they have this matchmaking system where you can either we play together and you can join up with your friends, but you can also just matchmake into a queue for pretty much every mission. And it seems like the whole game is built around endgame. Like, there's a lot of epic loot in the end of the game, or at least that's what I've been told.
I can see it for sure.
Well, I'm level 23. And you're what level are you, like
15, 16?
And so we're close-ish, but I've been experiencing so many crashes, and that's one big problem with the game. I've heard on PC and I've heard on PS4 all across the board is that it will just randomly go out. It's like I start playing, crash. I unlock a Javelin, crash. I talk to a character, crash. And I had 2 yesterday alone.
Yeah, I've had a couple.
You heard me yelling too. I was just fuck up, But regardless of, they'll fix that eventually. The game itself, it's beautiful. The flight, for the most part, is seamless, I think. I've only had chunking issues with, connection and stuff like that. But I haven't had any kind of problems with, I don't know, the actual mechanics around flight.
Yeah, it's not really that much of a problem, though. Overheating is kind of a bitch.
Yeah, if you worry about overheating, rock the Storm, because it's got the longest flight. It's kind of built around floating above everyone and unleashing this techno magic. It's kind of dope. It's the one I run.
I like the Colossus because I like to be the Hulk.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a clip on here. Hopefully I can. I will find it and put it on here. But you're gonna see it. It's him as the Colossus, while these giant Titan things that you get to fight in the game are shooting a beam from its chest, Iron Man style, and he just has his shield up "fuck you, dragon." It's just classic warrior fighting the dragon imagery, and you're just fuck it, I got this.
Yeah, I was just walking towards it.
Dude, it was honestly super badass. You're not gonna hear the in chat, but in chat I was just oh my god, dude, did you what are you doing? It was so cool.
Winning. Yay.
Yeah, I could not recommend Anthem enough. I mean, again, maybe, if you're frugal, maybe wait a little bit until 1 or 2 more patches come out, because it seems like when they rework some stuff, they open up a new problem potentially. I mean, I can tell you, dude, I was telling you earlier today, I'm making a clone game that's kind of like Flappy Bird, kind of like Moonlander. And I was just going left and right, changing little tiny things to try to get that to work opens up a whole shitload of issues. And that's nothing compared to what they have to deal with. Yeah, right? Could you imagine just oh, yeah, we're just going to balance this a little bit. And then it's just okay, and now half the game doesn't work because you named something wrong.
Yep.
I had, oh my God. Remember we were talking about, how programming is fickle and you don't rename stuff? I went through the whole process this morning of programming everything, and then I went to press play and I got a big red error screen. It was literally a capitalization error, and I thought of you immediately, and I'm like, motherfucker.
Yay.
You were saying something? Something about Anthem?
Fuck Owen.
Oh my God, yeah. So there's a spoiler warning, so we can talk about this. So about I don't know if it's halfway through or maybe like a third of the way through, but you've got this person called a cipher, and they're basically like your navigator or whatever. And Owen is yours, and he's a squirrely little prick.
Yep.
And he betrays you.
It's fairly obvious from like the bits that you see of him leading up to that. So it's not like it was surprising. But it still evoked the emotion because of the way he betrayed me.
Oh yeah, it was just like we're walking in, success. We see the javelin that we've like come this far for, and then frozen. Your whole squad can't move, and he takes it, and he flies away, and middle finger to the player.
Yep. And also his reasoning is just based around him being a pussy.
Yeah, he's just a whiny brat. He's just like, I never got attention. I was never on the front line. I'm gonna be that now.
Also,
and,
there's no hope.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. He also like the like enemy in this game is called the Dominion, I believe, and he's just like, oh well, we can't beat them. I know, so we're gonna go and join that. He's a fucking fuck that guy.
Yep.
That said, I will say I am not playing Anthem for the story. I don't find it incredibly compelling.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it because it's the way they've built the world is hitting my curiosity in such a way where it's like I want to know what this is because you've given me next to no information about it and told me that it's the end of the world incarnate.
Guess what? They don't clear much up.
I know.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But you learn little bits.
Yeah, you do. And if you read all the codexes that you can collect everywhere, you can like get a good understanding for the world for the most part. But I will say they don't answer a lot of like the really pressing questions, you know? And then they introduce major spoilers in the like extra little bit at the end. They introduce aliens that may or may not be included in an expansion. So it's like,
yeah,
you know, more mystery. I'm about it, dude. I'm totally about it. I'm about this being like their apology letter for what was it, Andromeda, Mass Effect Andromeda, and how kind of shit that game was.
Yeah.
Did you play that one?
No.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that great. I mean, it was Mass Effect. It was just kind of like mediocre effect.
Yeah, massively mediocre.
Oh,
effect.
that's a little bit better. Massively mediocre effect. Nah, it works. Oh my goodness. And you still haven't bought Kingdom fucking Hearts, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, so I beat Kingdom Hearts. Definitely enjoyed it. It was a wonderful game. They left it kind of open-ended. I'm not going to speculate on how the end goes with, you know, especially the special ending if you found all of the Mickeys or whatever and you get in like I'm not going down that route, but it was just a lot of fun. It ends in a very typical Disney-esque kind of Kingdom Hearts fashion, but it was man, the game was beautiful. I mean, everybody knows how Kingdom Hearts plays, so it plays just like it did before. The improvements I think I listed last time, but the way it ended, it just summed everything up perfectly. Like you have the Kingdom Hearts open and you at Sora at like the last minute save it from the bad guy who's like a 7-tier boss fight. It's definitely a good game. I'm going to include some of the pirate world because that was the best world in that entire game, probably in the video, just because they give Sora a ship. You give me a ship. I love it. Oh, man.
Reminiscent of like Black Flag.
Yeah, or like Rogue One. Rogue One. But wait, no. That's the Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Just Assassin's Creed Rogue. There you go. But like, it's a little less complex, obviously. Like, you can't go in and hardcore edit the ship. It's a pretty general, just like level up kind of thing.
Yep.
But it's cool. I mean, it's cool to just be able to like sail the Pirates of the Caribbean universe and fuck people up as Sora. And, you know, it still impresses me to this day to like seamlessly jump off from ship combat to like
Melee combat.
exactly without a loading screen or anything. Like I know that's blasé nowadays.
Yeah.
Fucking speaking of loading screens and kind of going back to Anthem, loading screens. You will have to deal with loading screens.
After loading screen, after loading screen.
So many loading screens. So just get it out of your head. Have your phone next to you or some shit. Like read your emails or text people, because I'm not joking. Like 2 to 3 minutes minimum of a loading screen between missions. It's crazy. It's not so bad from like the missions to the Foundry, but geez, ew.
Yeah. It's probably the only part of it that's super frustrating to me.
Well,
that and the error mission.
I was gonna
error
say,
codes.
like, I think the most frustrating part is when it's like, hey,
When it
fuck
works,
you, I'm not working.
the loading screens are the only part that's frustrating realistically.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I think that's it. That there weren't that many releases today. I guess I did buy Wargroove, but that was like that's like an RTS. You know, that's like super duper niche in terms of like. I mean, I enjoy it. I highly recommend if you have a Switch, like, and $20 is burning a hole in your pocket. Wargroove's a fun game. You're supporting kind of an indie studio. It's kind of reminiscent to Advance Wars, but it's fantasy, and you've got 4 pretty well fleshed out races. I will say, the writing is hilariously cliche. Like I think it might be done like that on purpose, but like some of the shit that the good guys say, I'm like, and that's ripped right from like good guy line number 1. You know?
Yep.
So, but you might like it. I mean, it's you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you deal with strategy games. So
Yeah, I like strategy games from time to time, but they're definitely not my jam.
Yeah, I feel like that that one at least has unit building. It's not like Fire Emblem. Speaking of, they announced Fire Emblem, the new Fire Emblem. Or they set out a trailer or some shit for it. It's called 3 Kingdoms. Looks awesome.
Nice.
Are you a Fire Emblem person?
Yeah, I like Fire Emblem.
Yeah, that's a Switch one. And then I guess there was also the Nintendo Direct announcements too. We got a new Pokemon coming up.
Yeah.
We've got new Smash characters coming up.
Yay.
I'm excited to see the Joker from Persona 5 in Smash, but I think I'm a bit more excited for the new Pokemon game. I'm kind of hoping they move away from like the Let's Go mechanic of catching them and back to the original for this game. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Yeah. And then they released the starters. It's a leaf ape, like a tadpole thing.
Yeah.
And a bunny, a fire bunny.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna get the grass ape because I'm that loser kid that liked Bulbasaur. Judge me.
I'm judging you.
Oh fuck you! You probably picked Charmander like everybody else.
I was a Squirtle guy usually.
Oh, well, no.
Mostly because Charmander wasn't very effective at the first gen.
That is true. Yeah. I mean, hey, Squirtle. What's up?
Oh, don't
Leaf
worry.
types got you.
Oh, don't worry. There will be a fire type waiting for your grass ape.
Oh,
you gotta have a well-rounded team.
Oh
man.
yeah. I always love those people that like train Pokemon like bug catchers and shit. They just like catch Pokemon they find interesting, and I'm like,
Why would you do that?
I mean, cool, but
I'm gonna wreck you.
I'm gonna destroy you. Yeah, it's like I mean, yeah, I'm proud of you. Clap, clap, clap. But you know,
Oh, bro, you have a Butterfree and a Venonat, and that's all you've got.
okay, Charmander, Venusaur. You know, just mix it up.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. All right. Well, I think it's probably time to call it. We're getting a little past time, and I don't think we have any more games to talk about, really. Definitely check out Anthem, and if you haven't played Apex, what the fuck are you doing with your life? You won't catch any Apex on this video because I tried to record before the latest patch, and my system crashed when I tried to. So, meh.
Yep. I do have some plugs to talk about.
You have plugs.
Yes, we've got 3-prong plugs. We've got.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Oh my God! Wow! Every time before the show, I talk to him about a plug, and oh my God!
Bye.
I wasn't ready. That was a preemptive bye.
Bye.